Hey there guys, and welcome back. So we have some more HBO Harry Potter series news here. Some more very important castings have been announced. Draco and Lucius Malfoy have now been cast, and also the Dursleys have been cast, which is quite interesting. Oh, and Molly Weasley, I don't want to forget that one too. So we have a lot of castings going on here. Draco Malfoy, Lucius Malfoy, the Dursleys, Molly Weasley, and more. So there's a whole lot of stuff to get to here, guys. Very, very exciting. I'm sure these castings are going to be great. So let's go down and check out who's playing the Malfoys here. So we have, the HBO series has taken another step forward with a slew of cast additions. So, Lox Pratt is slated to play Draco Malfoy. Lox Pratt. Okay, so this is the young kid here playing Draco Malfoy. I can't say that I've heard of his name or I've seen him in anything, but he's got that look of Draco Malfoy where he's going to insult you, and in his beady little eyes is going to give you that kind of stare on his face. So just looking at it purely from the aesthetics, his face and giving you that stare where he doesn't care. I think he's got that down right just looking at that picture. So that's pretty cool. But let's go over to IMDb. So Lox Pratt. So if we take a look at his IMDb page, let's have a look at his acting credits here. So known for Lord of the Flies TV series, he played a character called Jack for one episode. And that's currently upcoming, so it hasn't aired yet. And that looks like that's the only acting credit to his name. So when he auditioned, they must have kind of really loved his audition because he's got no background credits to his name. He hasn't been in a West End play. He hasn't done any other acting gigs by the look of it. So they must have just really loved what he did in the audition. I'm not saying it's an issue to have no background. Absolutely not. He's a young kid. I don't expect him to have a wealth of experience. Nobody does. But I'm sure he's going to do great. And he definitely looks the part. That's for sure, with the blonde hair and whatever. So let's go back to the article here. So, with Johnny Flynn as his father, Lucius Malfoy. Okay, Johnny Flynn, that name does ring a bell. I don't know if I've seen him in anything. Okay, so let's go down quickly. What is he known for? So, he was in Central Intelligence, Ripley, National Theatre Live. So, he has been in National Theatre. I think I've seen that before. One Life, The Lovers, Scrooge. Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of these. And then it says upcoming here. He's got a lot of upcoming projects on his name here. A lot of these things here. But that's some of his acting credits there, guys. Maybe some of you have seen some of those, or maybe you're familiar with this guy. I can't say I've had that much exposure to him, but again, I'm sure the casting people have done a great job with casting him here. So, in more family castings, Belle Powley is set to be Petunia Dursley, and Daniel Rigby as Vernon Dursley, Harry's aunt and uncle. Additionally, Catherine Parkinson will play Ron's mum, Molly Weasley. So, cast as Hogwarts students. So, Leo Early as Seamus Finnegan, Alicia Leone as Parvati Patel, and Siona Musa as Lavender Brown. Okay. They are among the 9 new cast members unveiled by HBO today, alongside Bertie Carville, who, as Deadline revealed exclusive yesterday, will be playing Minister for the Magic Cornelius Fudge. So we have, who was that again? Bertie Carville, who will be playing Cornelius Fudge. So pretty extensive casting news there. A lot of different actors and actresses filling in the roles there, guys. Really, really important castings. I'm sure a lot of fans are going to be happy with who's been cast in those roles. The 9, which are believed to be recurring, join previously announced big hitters. Adult leads John Lithgow as as Albus Dumbledore, Janet McTeer as Minerva McGonagall, Papa Residu as Severus Snape, that one's got a lot of controversy surrounding it, and Nick Frost as Rubeus Hagrid. That's one of my favourite castings. I love Nick Frost. This followed the biggest casting of them all, the 3 young leads, who will be played by newcomers Dominic McLaughlin, who plays Harry Potter, Alistair Stout, who plays Ron Weasley, and Arabella Stanton, who plays Hermione Granger, in the HBO franchise that is set to run for a decade. Can you believe we're even going to get a decade of Harry Potter series here? It's crazy to think the next 10 years we're going to have a HBO Harry Potter show running for 10 years. Man, we're not going to be short of content. It's going to be fantastic. Like, I'm so excited. Cameras will start rolling soon at Warner Brothers Studios Leavesden here in the UK. Hogwarts bully Draco Malfoy was played by Tom Felton in the films. Lucius Malfoy by Jason Isaacs. The Dursleys were played by Fiona Shaw, who played Petunia, and Richard Griffiths, who played Vernon. Molly Weasley was portrayed by Julie Walters. Molly Weasley in the films, man, she was so well cast. I loved Julie Walters playing Molly Weasley. She did an amazing job. She was just like the mother of the group, and she just did really well in that role. Harry Potter showrunner Francesca Gardner revealed in December that the Dursleys will be much younger in the show than they were in the movies. Yeah, it's going to be a more faithful adaptation, obviously, to the books. So the cast are going to be more in line with the ages of the actual characters in the book. A lot of the side stories that were left out of the movies are going to be, put back into these episodes of this show. So a lot of the subplots that we missed out in the films that a lot of fans were sad about is going to be recaptured in this series, which is great. And it's just going to be more accurate, more faithful adaptation through and through, which is going to make a lot of the book readers very, very happy indeed. But there we go, guys. So that's the major casting update there. So Lox Pratt as Draco Malfoy, Johnny Flynn as Lucius Malfoy, Belle Powley as Petunia Dursley, and Daniel Rigby as Vernon Dursley. So pretty cool. And Catherine Parkinson will play Ron's mum, Molly Weasley. So that's the most important updates that we have there. I think this guy looks great as Lucius Malfoy, and I think Draco, just looking at this kid, he just looks like Draco Malfoy, what you would expect him to look like, with the stern expression on his face and the blonde hair. So yeah, guys, jump into the comment section. Let me know what you think about this casting update. Do you think it's good casting, bad casting? Are you excited for the show? Just let me know any thoughts, comments, and opinions that you have down below in the comment section. Would love to hear what you guys have to say. Make sure you hit the like button before you leave, consider becoming a subscriber, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with more Harry Potter news that we have going on the channel. And with that down, I will see you in the next video.